Well, hello, my beautiful gems. So this is Maria from the Guided Gem. My beautiful gems, I got my voice back. So it's not 100%, but I just had a message to bring you guys today. It is a guidance for today and moving forward. So the first message I got, it was quite interesting. It says, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" And I'm like, okay, are they ready? And I kept asking the question, and what kept returning back to me was some of them are still fearing, some of them are resisting, and some of them are just not present. Now, when I heard not present, I thought, okay. So I dug in a little bit deeper and I thought, all right, here's the message for today. And it's funny because I went to my Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck, and here's what we have. So it's funny. The first card that came out is listening. Okay? We have listening. Now, there's many ways of listening. Some people listen just, to selective, you know, hearing, and they would just listen to what they want to hear. Other of us listen very intently. And, the whole point here is to, okay, so you're listening, however you're listening, whether you're selective hearing or you're, listening very attentive. The question now becomes, what is the purpose, right? What is the purpose and what is the meaning? What are you getting out of it? Why are you listening? What are you going to do with that information? So it's all information that you're receiving, and now what are you doing with it? Okay? So if you are listening even to this message, for example, you're going to listen to it very quickly, you're going to brush through it, and then boom, it's forgotten. Now, I'm going to show you quickly right now that there's a second card that came out, and the card is understanding. So I thought, how interesting. Number one, we have synchronicity because we have card 23 and 43. So I thought, okay, there's a synchronicity of 20, which is 2. So 2 is about decisions and it's about choices. Now, we choose to listen and we have a choice on what to do with it, but we also have choices when we want to understand something. So I know it's a little bit complicated and it's a little bit, all messed up, but I'm going to try and bring it down to an understanding, if you want, to help you with your choices and your decisions. Now, at the beginning when I kept hearing, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" So there's many things that came through, many things, and I'm not going to spend my whole day here, but here's the overall. Okay, are you ready? Now, when you are listening to someone speak to you, if you are in a relationship, for example, okay, are you really hearing what they're saying, or are you just kind of like high level hearing and kind of give them the bare minimum and kind of respond because you have to, not because you want to. There's no intention of responding. You're there because you have to. Wow. So, are you ready means like, are you ready to change your ways? Are you ready to actually listen? And are you ready to understand? Now, understanding, I didn't talk about this yet, but understanding comes in many different ways. What is it that you understand? I bet you anything that you can all be sitting together. A whole group of you can be sitting together watching the same movie. And I bet you anything that every single one of you have a different perspective of that movie. A lot of you have, a decision or a choice about what you think that movie was, or what you make that choice to say, "Oh, I liked it," or "I didn't like it," right? So now when you are thinking about going into a relationship, and now are you ready to go into a relationship, here comes to say, well, listen, go back and see, take out your journals if you have to, go back and check out to see where can you improve your listening skills and where can you improve your understanding. So, Basics 101, okay? In order for you to understand the person and what they are saying is to actually repeat what they're saying, okay? Now, sometimes you have to repeat it more than once, and sometimes you can ask them, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I'm sorry, I don't get it," and that's okay. So if you're going to make an assumption in what they're saying, what they're trying to explain to you, or what they're asking of you, what happens, guys? I don't need to say it because you already know, right? Yeah, I'm thinking monkey, okay? So, my beautiful gems, the message today is to really ask you, are you ready? Now, I want you to know that things are shifting in the universe, and a lot of us, especially the water signs, and if you're a water sign, pay attention, pay close attention. I am a water sign, and I can tell you that there's a lot of spiritual attacks out there. And the best way to deal with that is to not fight back. Listen carefully, okay? The only reason that someone is going to spiritually attack you is because of jealousy. It's because of a negative envy or something that they are just, not wanting you to be happy or to succeed. So if you fight back and give them a taste of their own medicine, what do you think is going to happen to you? Okay? The best thing you can do, and I've been working on this morning, is to literally do, some cleansing with some sage. Do some spiritual work. Light candles. Some of you may pray. Some of you may, work with warlocks or witches or whatever have you. But you do you, okay? I'm doing me. You do you. Now, I had to literally cleanse, and I had to literally go deep down inside, and I had to go inward. Now, if you're feeling any sort of spiritual attack of any jealousy or negative people around you, not wishing well, not wanting to see you succeed or to be happy or any of those things, do not fight it, okay? Just go within and protect yourself. Go within and empower yourself, okay? Put everything on your side. Put that energy, the little bit of energy you've got left, put it towards you. And this, my beautiful gem, is going to empower you, okay? Also, listening to you and understanding what is happening to you is quite important here, okay? So, lots of things going on for just a short message, but let me tell you, my gems, this is important. And when Spirit speaks, let me tell you, they're not just messages for you to listen or rush through it. I invite you to truly listen to it. Now, if you've fast forwarded and just went through the middle to see if there's something that interests you, I invite you to go back and listen to the whole thing. Now, if you are one of those beautiful gems who do write in journals, and I've got my journal right here, okay? I'm going to ask you to, what's wrong with my journal? I'm going to ask you to truly put in your journal, what is it that you hear? What is it that you think you understand about the world and your direction? Because it's all about your journey, right? So I want you to take a moment to write in your journal today to really put your intention. So intention is to say, okay, you know what? I'm ready. Here's what I'm going to do for myself. I'm going to A, B, C, D. So the one thing I want you to put in your journal is to put in how to be present. Because that is it, okay? That is your secret. That is your key. That is the tool that you need, how to be present. Now, if you're going to worry about all those spiritual attacks, you're not present. If you're going to worry about oh my God, how am I going to do that? You're not present. I'm not talking about making a goal, plans, your financial planning. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about living today in the moment. If you're going to start financial planning, for example, okay? You're going to plan that, let's say, okay, I'm going to do it on Saturday after, Saturday morning. I'm just going to take an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, and I'm going to do that. But that's a task that you're going to do. But in the meantime, right now, today, are you here? I'm here with you right now. This is all I'm focusing on. Once this is uploaded and gone, trust me, I'm going to be in the present of wherever I am at that moment. You need to research how to be present. And when you're present, you actually listen. So if you're rushing through this video or all the videos that you listen to, You're not present. You're just focusing on looking for that answer that you're searching for in the future. You need to be present, okay? And once you're present and you're actually listening, you get the understanding that you need. You get all of the answers, all of the wisdoms that you need are within you, okay? So it doesn't matter if someone's jealous of you. It doesn't matter if someone's trying to block your path, okay? The way you fight back is to stay within you, to stay within you and to empower you, protect you. That's it. That's the solution, okay? And how do you do that? Is by being present. Guys, I hope this makes sense. I know it's short, but I think it's a message you needed to hear. We all needed to hear. And this is what I have for today. And I will be probably live on Saturday, now that I got my voice back, at least at 90%, because it still crackles sometimes, but it's nice to be back. And guys, I am all here for you. Email me, send me messages, and please don't allow any negativity block your path. If there's any spiritual attack, remember, just go within, okay? So please, I'm sending you love and light, my beautiful gems, and listen to your heart, okay? And find an understanding of who you are. Bye for now.